David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add 1 more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
There's a ruckus down there.
Begin firing SAMs! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counter-strike.
Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Those newly online ships are a pain.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
All attack helicopters have been destroyed.
Just merciless.
Oh, don't you think you're going a bit too hard, Trigger?
It's the enemy's getting wrong! Pretty one-sided.
Good. Cruiser Ares has been sunk.
Trigger's turned the shipyard into a scrapyard.
I'd call it a ship graveyard, actually.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
The fleet is not an object. You can't give the part of the resolution service to any point.
Counterattack now.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Travanti.
Okay.
All vehicles, the whole division destroyed. They're hitting us. We aren't hitting them at all. Aim more carefully.
Another attack run.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Fox 2. That's mostly the work of these strikes. Chester's operation doesn't rely on our ace pilots. Many of them, unless you can convince them that we only need 3 strikes. Let's go help the survivors.
Yes, sir.
Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway.
This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. And reject my report if it worked.
Behind the enemy.
Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you like. There's plenty for the 2 of us.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bank.
Keep your eyes on the sky. Ignore ground activity.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Strider 1,
Yeah, we're all going home together.
target shot down.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynne, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, OCO would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
We're actually getting used to flying like Trigger.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prynne gone, Naruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park.
You take walks to well walk, but a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
I'm hearing nothing but screams.
contact with the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left. How many ships in port are still operational?
Can't resist damage, but let's use the capture.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Target acquired.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
Missile inbound.
Failed to destroy target. Enemy's got lock.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rody. We'll buy time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Maintain course if you want to go back to...
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Enemy has a lock!
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
3 strikes on the tail. Pass it on.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger. Locked on.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target eliminated.
We're okay on gas, but we're low on ammo.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters exiting at super low altitude will bearing 015. Captain reports of 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Ask Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage. Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems when 3 strikes is around. No joke! I have lost control!
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Rudy bought us time. Don't waste it.
All aircraft. The performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Bandit down.
I see 3 strikes. So that's why they only sent 4.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Fox 2.
Enemy on your 6.
Target is hit. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Locked on!
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Ask and Eagle, be advised. 3 strikes is among the maniacs.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke totals from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Parker drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
Use your imagination, my fellow subjects. This thing is a shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Anti-air combat. Picking up.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Target down and out.
You're gonna regret not bringing through your wreck. I don't need any missiles to buy time.
Vehicle eliminated.
Fox 2.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
UAV eliminated. Target acquired.
Attack missed.
Bandit down. Nicely done.
Enemy locked. I'm gonna put on 3 strikes. Platoon, stay with me. Roger that.
Bandit behind you. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Target shot down.
Say goodbye.
Attack missed.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. To the way for that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger! Get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why we need UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind.
Illusion, get back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Missile.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Strider 1, bombs away.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Tell you something downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Missile inbound.
Missile.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Back, now. Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
You ever felt so cramped in the sky?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dystonia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. That ship's heavily armored. How can that be? Commence interception. Fire! Fire!
Target is at range of guns. Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond! Medics, please respond!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. 3 minutes remaining.
Enemy behind you!
Contact imminent. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Locked on!
Strider 1, missile away. Target is hit. Target is down. Target acquired.
Behind the enemy.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Missile launched. Missile hit.
Hostile has a lock.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile! Invade! Fox 2!
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile guidance terminated.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile launched. Bandit down.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Locked on bandit.
1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Corbin. Package checked, already waiting. Down 2. Also, there's a rumor going around with the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a new omen.
Enemy has a lock. Engage.
3 strikes. Relax the drive.
Shut down.
Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. What did you ask? What do you want to do to you? To torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It's for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do not
Destroy.
see command duty officer.
Missile.
You don't, do you?
Missile.
Trigger, missile incoming.
Missile.
Bandit behind you.
Missile.
Missile away. Target is hit. Target is down.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Malta, missile, behind you. Malta.
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
We can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, boss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to enhance their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Chased by a man.
I've got a sitting duck here.
I'm getting busy.
It's launched.
We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
And it's gone.
I have you now. Fire.
Contact imminent.
The next round is ready to fire. Fire!
You know, you should tell me when it hurts.
You're the one who'll be screaming for help.
Reach, you take him out.
Consider it done.
Target acquired.
Missile.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Got a hit on 3 strikes.
Missile.
He's on the extreme.
Fire verification complete. Fire! Ain't no hitman gonna take down Trigger.
Better stop acting tough. You don't want to die real fast, Cutie.
Go on and try it. Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
Quit catching me. Shit. I don't know where my contact is for a second. Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Marker drone down.
Scream! Damn it! You paid for this 3 strikes.
Only one left. We run them down together. Death row be with you, Trigger.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right.
There may only be one left. Don't put your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Missile. Missile.
I'll kill you. I'll kill
lost his mind.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit. Way to go, Trigger!
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
How dare you!
Railgun shell lost its target.
She was my one and only! What makes you a hero? We tried to be heroes too. We really tried. I'll kill you.
No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
I'll kill you.
Target hit. Target hit. Enemy has a lock on you.
I can tell. I know you're with me. Here we go, Scream. We do this together.
Strutter 1. Missile launched. Target hit. Target hit.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole!
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erugia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again.
Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.